Alright, hey there everybody, this is Asvardual, and I'm about to do a practice speedrun of Dragon Warrior 1, any percent glitchless. Run will be starting momentarily. I'm just making sure I have everything set up. And not rattling around too bad. That's what I was forgetting. I knew I was forgetting something. Actually, while I'm at it... Wait, I can't do that. Never mind. It's all good. Actually, let me go ahead and clip this. And never mind, I don't need to do that. It's all good. Alrighty. Go ahead and make the preparations for my run right now. Run is gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Crap. As I was saying. There we go. Got a completely new strategy. I've actually published it on Google Drive. It's on the Speedruns Live Speed Demos Archive forums. And this is the first time I'm actually doing it on stream. I've practiced it every now and again, but this is the first time you're all gonna see it. run is going to start off is I'm going to go for a more offensive setup. Right off the bat. Unlike what I used to do, though, I'm going to go for an early warp wing. I watched another run that goes for that warp wing right away. It's a good run, too. The guy who did it did a glitched any percent and was sub 130. Now I chose the name J for a very specific reason. This particular name starts with decent stats, but gets excellent agility and MP growth as the game goes on. And in the final battle against the Dragon Lord, really what it comes down to is how often you can cast Heal More. But that's a late game concern. The reason I'm choosing these foothills to grind on is because you can meet spookies here. Grab. Okay, so that could have gone better. That didn't happen in my practice runs. Still, I can easily recap that with some good luck, so no worries. That's more like it. Now the thing is, in this run, it's not a good idea to die at all. The amount of money I lost in that was negligible, but still kind of troubling in the long run. As I was saying though, before that one spooky battle, the reason I'm grinding in these hills 1 out of 4 step encounter chance. In planes, you have like 1 out of 32. And like every other tile in the game falls in between those two extremes. So to efficiently grind, you want to grind in deserts and hills. Also in these hills, I have a better chance of encountering spookies, as you can clearly see. Actually not going to be doing the heal trick in this case. Or I should, but I won't because I may not need it, and I've got an herb if absolutely necessary. Now, sort of where you can already see that this run is starting to seriously differ though from the really fast glitch run. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm heading to the town of Cole. They have an item, a key item that we're going to need for a boss fight later in the game. My health is really low. I'm using that herb. Screw it. Now there's two monsters I need to meet up with here. One of them is that scorpion that I just killed. Those give really good experience. They'll get me to level 5 in a jiffy. The other is the magic draw key. These guys just waste your MP. had in mind, but you know what? I'll take it. The idea is to leave coal at level 5 so that I can make the very dangerous run to Grimmeldar at level 5. Preferably while killing everything in my path. Now, I'm not using a torch here because I need it for later, but I know exactly where I'm going. Unlike Dragon Warrior 2, sticking to the forest is only marginally safer than everything else. Got what we came for. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, that was sort of bad. I forgot to get my fairy food split. Longer, though. It's not gonna really matter. That's not the rain staff, that's the sun staff. Huh. I didn't know about that. But that is funny as heck. spell costs 3 MP, and most of my low-level magic only costs 2 MP, and I want every bit of use I can get out of my MP. At level 7. Now I'm going out of my way for a couple of chests. monsters, but yeah, I'm still double tap. Run. Thank you. see more of that wolf lord later. I didn't mean right now. Yeah, I'm gonna use this guy. And I've still got MP for 2 heal spells if I need it. A spare torch. Let's see, 1157 gold. That is... It's not quite what I wanted. I wanted a good bit more. Because the steel sword that I need to buy next costs 1,500. got all of 45 minutes in order to do some lovely and efficient grinding. Having a lot of problems because we were under-equipped and under-leveled. This is actually about the recommended level for this segment. But I was going through it a couple levels early, so everything had a really good damage calculation against me. That's not the case now. The skeletons aren't quite pussycats, but they're pretty close. And this is a guy I want to fight a lot of. Wolves, they're susceptible to sleep. He wakes up on the first turn, I need to sleep him again. Crap! Stay asleep. That's why they give really good experience and gold, so I need to defeat a lot of those guys. There's a couple of things that I'm here for. Let's see, how am I doing on gold? Sadly, not nearly enough. Okay. Restock my supply of herbs there because right now herbs are equally as efficient as the heal spell, so using an herb actually prolongs my ability to or increases the amount of time I can devote to grinding before having to go back to the inn. As you can see, these guys hurt pretty hard. And that's the reason I use CC spells too, is because it's actually more MP efficient for me to use crowd control instead of actually trying to fight these guys head on and then use a heal spell to mitigate the damage later, because, well, they can kill you, and that would be very bad right now. The fact that I got through Garen's grave without dying is a really good thing. And again, I'm grinding on these desert tiles because I have a 1 in 4 chance of getting an encounter. Something else to speak of is, since I'm not using any glitches like the Swampy Princess, yeah, I mean, I'm sort of stuck with this. But this is the part of the game that it really slows down because I think at this point the developers were sort of intending you to have to do a whole lot of grinding. This is one of the very first JRPGs that was ever made, so back then, they didn't really have a lot of the techniques for achieving really good pacing that we have in modern games. They had to actually force you to play the game, and that meant you get to grind if you want to live. Probably go into the game right now because I should have. Yeah, I've got enough. Oh, and tonight's my 28th birthday, so, yeah, happy birthday to me. Yeah, these guys are now pretty much complete pussycats. Should be able to two-shot just about anything around here. I think the wolves are still going to give me a little bit of trouble. That being said, I'd rather not have to heal for their damage. Fireball. I'm assuming Fireball has to do with character levels, because I noticed after level 8 that all of a sudden the Druid's Fireball really stops dealing anything resembling decent damage to me. And every time I gain a character level, I'm going to go to the inn and restore my HP and MP pretty much. Just because it's a little bit more efficient of a thing to do at this point. This is also the part of my run where I stop using Fireball, because now my melee attack is about as strong as Fireball. And I never really use an offensive spell ever again in this run. The only thing I meter myself off of is when I get Firebane, though, because at level 19, you have a 95% chance of defeating Dragon. because I notice I tend to get wolf battles reasonably often. I forgot metal Scorpios were susceptible to sleep. Now I know. Also, something else you may notice playing through this game is that every time you gain one of these levels where you gain a spell, it seems like your stats have a pretty fair increase associated with them, no matter what name you choose. And that's something that sort of figures into the whole grinding schedule, especially now that I'm down to only having about 30 minutes until this next split needs to happen to stay on schedule. Now this is where I'm grinding level 10 because you get a nice mix of North Rimaldar enemies and South Rimaldar enemies. Pretty much the main theme of nearly everything here is that just about everything is weak to, is susceptible to sleep. It's not weak to, just not resistant. There's going to be some new enemies, well, new-ish I should say, because you've already seen one of them. Not that guy. No. Those guys can kill you. Right now I'm not quite at the right level to start taking them out. I got a game over in a practice run, or a death in a practice run doing that. Yeah, Wolf Lords are generally what I want to fight at this point, because they give even better they're lesser brethren. These guys are kind of serious because they can cast heal over and over on themselves, and they only have about the same rewards as a wolf does. I do need to kill those, but, not right now. Crap, not you again! Hey game, stop trolling me. sub 10 MP. I'm heading for the inn. That's my cue to hit the beat. Oh, another thing about this game too, all of the enemies, their stats can slightly vary. That's why if you ever look up a bestiary for this game, you'll see, instead of saying, oh, slimes have 1 defense, they might have 1 to 2 defense, 3 to 5 HP, 2 to 4 speed, you know, something like that. There's sort of a random component to monsters so that each one is a little bit different from the last one. So that's the thing. I would have laughed my head off so hard if that had actually leveled me up. Just saying. I should be close to level 10 by now. Stop spell, so now I can stop those wraiths from trolling me. They still hit for 7. Crap. About an hour ahead of my split schedule. Assuming I don't screw anything up. oxymoronic, I know, but yeah, they are. This is a new enemy, the Wyvern. They're weak to sleep too. I can kill them in exactly 2 hits. So if they wake up after my first hit, then I'm in deep crap. Also, when I reach about 10 MP, I'm gonna head for town. At this point, I need to encounter wyverns more than anything else. I also want to get up to 7,700 gold because I want the magic armor for its regenerative properties. It is going to get outclassed by Lodo's armor a little bit later in the run, but it's really going to make this grinding far easier. And also, there is still a chance that I could encounter some gold men in these hills. If I do, I need to defeat them. herbs aren't actually much of a problem because, like, even the weakest monster I can fight down there, the Wraith, just one of those will give me plenty of herbs. I could use some normal monsters on these money spiders. If I hit another old man, I'm just buying the magic armor. orbs. Maybe I don't need the magic armor. Steel armor is only, I think, 3,000 or 3,300 gold. And magic armor is either almost or a little more than double that. So maybe this is unnecessary. I getting to level 12 really fast. This is another level up scorpion. Actually, in a way, it's still good that I'm running into wolves, because they only give slightly less awesome rewards than the weakest enemies in the area I'm currently grinding. So if I'm going through North Eleanor and I'm fighting wolves, I'm actually in good shape. Just wish there was a little bit more efficient of a way of doing this. Unfortunately, at this point in the game, enemies are starting to not give a lot of experience relative to the level up curve. I don't think it's quite to the point where every level is 4,000 XP yet, but pretty close to that. I'm probably gonna try for Golem at level 14. As long as I enter that fight with full HP, it's I have the key item to control him. I've gotten generally good seed rolls throughout the game. About level 13 or so, I'm going to change my leveling venue because I should be barely strong enough to try a different grinding ground. don't have to constantly menu. Or a lot faster when I don't have to constantly menu, I should say. Yeah, this is one part of my speedrun that I would love to figure out a way to speed up without resorting to anything like a glitch. That's the thing. Because there's some great glitches in this game. You can exploit one of the treasure chests in the mountain cave so that you can get a whole bunch of gold really early on, and you only need to be like level 5 to do it. I could actually modify my route slightly to accommodate that, but it's not going to be necessary, I don't think. I could also theoretically end the game with the iron shield. I still have to do all of this grinding, though, because this game is very fond of knowing when its own power spikes are going to occur for the player. And they scale monsters appropriately. So pretty much every time you get a major spell, that's your cue to change grinding locations. I said that before, I believe, so no worries. The second half of my speedrun is actually very conservative when we look at it. Let's see. I guess the troll guy isn't a problem anymore. That helps. That helps significantly. $695, which means in another 2 gold men, I'll be ready to change values. Hour and a half ago, those were monsters we were hoping to counter. Alright, so we got a new enemy here, and that's this armor knight. They give a lot better XP, as you can see. Crap. Dumb metally. Item down to his last hit point. Now this is the grinding area I was thinking of. You'll notice everything gives way better XP than anything I was fighting in South Grimaldar. The problem is, everything is way more dangerous than everything I was fighting in South Grimaldar, too. I've got plenty of healing herbs, plenty of MP, so it should be fun. Also, the name I chose has really good agility growth, so this is the part where that starts coming into play, where more often than not, I'm getting the first turn in all these fights. Yeah, that's another nice thing about this game, too, is that all the utility spells are halfway useful. Hey there, Godot 193, how's it going? Almost level 14. Dang it. Maybe I'll get lucky and kill a metal slime. I hope so. Oh yeah, fun fact about metal slimes in this game, they are not the most efficient way to level up, even though they give something on the... Even though they give something on the order of 750 XP, the most efficient monster to grind is the Red Dragon in the basement of the Draco Lord's Castle. Those give 350 XP, have a very offensive pattern, and never run. slimes have extremely high resistance to all spells. So trying to just fireball them won't work. And worse, it would waste valuable MP that I need for grinding. I'm not even going to say anything about the metal slime. I could really use a metal slime's assistance and just standing there and taking 3 hit points of damage. That would speed up things so much, but alas, not to be today. He actually hurt me pretty badly. Alright. Let's do this. Let's get dangerous. Here we go. first. Oh, I can do that. That's kind of easy. Besides, it doesn't matter so much when I rescue Lady Laura, and more so that I do rescue Lady Laura, because the Dragon Plus guarding her gives 950 experience and 250 gold. Gold doesn't mean anything, so it's the experience that is what I'm after. Hey there, Majestic Merlin, how's it going? That's actually why I picked up the Dragon's Charm at the start of it. Okay, time for me to go rescue a princess. Wondering, you are watching a any percent glitchless Dragon Warrior 1 for Game Boy Color. This is just practice though. It's turning into my PB, but it's actually just practice. I've recorded other runs on Twitch before with my strategy set. Stops working if you change maps. Or these monsters just aren't affected by it. this is where the run is going to get interesting. Because now, all the grinding that I've deferred getting to this point, well, now I have to actually do it. First, though, I'm going to go rest up at the inn. And not just for the funny dialogue, either. Say if you're carrying Lady Laura or Princess Waylon, if you're playing the NES version, that you were up late. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, that's just a little Easter egg they put in the game. Actually, in this run, you're going to see an Easter egg they put in the Dragon Prince castle. They have special dialogue if you're carrying Lady Laura inside of Charlotte Castle. Inside of a building. I mean, I would think an outside spell would take you, well, outside. I guess the creators of the game don't know if that by the way, the wyverns are the only things I'm going to be fighting here in South Rimuldar. Everything else just really doesn't matter. us a nice power boost. I'm actually going to be challenging the Dragon Lord at level 19, but